my friends. Come on in. Welcome to my channel, Just Kelly. I am Kelly. Come on in. I'm so happy you dropped by. I am working on my fall, y'all. And I have I've done 4 sectors. I'm on my 5th sector going across. Each sector is taking me about 3 hours to do. So this is where I'm at. I started at the top this time because the bottom of the canvas is heavy confetti, and the top has a little bit more color blocking. So I wanted to get quite a majority of it done. So this is the hat of the scarecrow. You can see here, and the little face is a little bit further down. But this is where we're at. And I thought we'd just do a little WIP and chat on this beautiful canvas. I wanted to, first of all, I want to thank all of you who came by and saw my premiere on this canvas. This is the first time I did a premiere. I wasn't exactly sure how it went. I thought I was just premiering a canvas, type thing. But actually what you do is you record your premiere, and then at the time that the premiere shows, you can do a live chat on it. I don't think a lot of people know that. I was on it was a long video. It was a 3-hour video. So I did it that way on purpose so that I would have, lots of time to chat with you all and get to know you a little bit better. But I don't think a lot of people know about premieres and how they work. So at the bottom, you know how they have where you can go more and you can see what's in the basement or what's in your description page, and then they have a little chat button where you can see the chat. Well, there's also a little thing where you can slide over and do the live chat, or there's little icons at the bottom that have like a double page type thing, a page on top of a page type thing that you can click on and then get into the live. Anyways, I just thought I'd share that with you. So for the next time that I do a premiere or somebody else does a premiere, that you'll be able to get in on the live chat. Anyways, before we get started on this WIP and chat, or WIP and JibberJabber that I like to call it, we're going to go to our scripture and give God some glory. And this is very fitting because this is talking about honor God with our skill. And isn't that what we do with diamond painting? And we can honor God with our skill. And so Exodus 36:1 says, the Lord has gifted Bezalel, forgive me with these names. I'm not good with these Hebrew names. O Loebib and other skilled craftsmen with the wisdom and ability to perform any task involved in building the sanctuary. Let them construct and furnish the tabernacle just as the Lord commanded. So honor God with your skill. Whatever skill God has given you, honor Him with that skill. Whether it is diamond painting, coloring, stitchery, cooking, maybe you're a great organizer. Whatever skill God has given you, give Him honor for that skill. Amen. Amen. Mwah. Love you, Lord. Thank you for your word for the day. All right, so let's just get started here. Oh boy. Look at all these ones right in here that you see, these ones right in here. Those are all ABs. And maybe we'll just do some ABs. Get them done. How do you guys do your ABs? Do you I don't like using putty. I don't like using wax. I don't like using anything on my ABs because I don't know, there's something about the tops of ABs that just seems to stick a bit more to the drill. So what I use is an AB tip. Now I normally have, and I don't know what I did with it. I normally have a little, like what I use like one of these. I have a little case like this, and I don't know where it is. And then I have a little cut piece of sponge in there. Just a kitchen sponge. And I fill it with, I get it real wet with water, and it stays in this little thing, and all I do is dip my AB pin or tip, my AB tip into the wet sponge, and it picks up the drills. So no wax, no nothing. Today I'm just using my tongue. Oh, I know, you're probably going, oh, gross. Because I couldn't find my little thing with my sponge, and I didn't want to cut another one because I have it somewhere. I just need to locate it. It's just one of those things. You put it somewhere so that you'll always know where it's at, and then you can't ever find it. I still haven't located my mini Trinity of Peace, the little 20 by 20 I did. I finished it. It came out gorgeous. I put it, I sealed it. I put it away till the frame came in for it. I've had the frame for months now. I still haven't found the picture. I have no idea what happened to it, what I did with it. So, yeah, so the premiere, I thought it was a lengthy premiere. But I was so excited about, starting this canvas and doing this canvas. It's a little bright spot. All the things going on in the world. You know, with Iran, I don't know whether you guys had heard, but Iran sent a whole beret of missiles just bombing Israel. Of course, their United States had some ships out which helped take down some of the missiles, and then the dome took out a lot. There was actually no deaths except for one, which was somebody they killed one of their own, which is sad. I mean, but bombs that did landed in isolated places, so there wasn't, damage. People, I guess, they have, bomb shelters and stuff like that, because, those people have been in constant threat for their whole existence, right? So they were ordered by the government to be in bomb shelters, and so that's what they did. No word from, of course, Biden or, Camilla or Kamala or whatever you want to call her. No word from her on the attacks. But I'm sure that Israel will counterattack. And I know President Trump often says we're on the precipice of World War III. But, I think we're already in World War III. And I'll tell you why. If you look at the history of World War II, when World War II started, it didn't just break out all over the world. It started in one part and it escalated. And they didn't call it World War II until after all was said and done. I do believe, because of what started in Ukraine, because of Biden, was the beginning of World War III. That's just my take on it. I don't think we'll ever be in a type of a war where there'll be, like tanks, and because with technology now, drone strikes, missile strikes. Anyways, please pray for Israel, for the safety of God's city. It is his city. He has called it his city. It is the one place on earth which he has claimed his own. And so please pray for Israel. pray for God's people. And and then there's the victims that from Hurricane Helene. I was watching some of that. Oh, the footage of that. Now, I have never been in a hurricane. I mean, I have been in lots of earthquakes, and I have been in places where there have been tornado warnings, you know, when I was traveling. I've even seen them. You know, the sirens went off. You could see them in the distance. But I was, like, never in one. I've been in some hairy thunderstorms, lightning storms, but never anything like what Hurricane Helene did. Anyways, a lot of people died. A lot of people, I mean, the count is still going on. People are without power. First responders are working around the clock to find people. Ground crews are working to try to get power back on. And so, please keep all those people in your prayers too. It's just, and I don't know if it's, you know, it was just a natural disaster, or if it was part of Revelation 12, the sound of the trumpets, the Euphrates River driving up, the loud groans coming from the Euphrates riverbeds and from the caves, and I mean, with the river dried up, and then the trumpet sounds that have been being heard in several places across the earth. A lot of people believe that was the trumpet sound that released the captives that or being held under the Euphrates River. Well, we all know the captives in the Euphrates River for very, very powerful demons. And when they're released, they're going to kill a third of the world's population. And it was interesting that the day before, or a few days before the Helene hit, all these trumpet sounds were being heard, at different spots of the earth. And near the, Euphrates River. And then the next thing we know, here is this horrible devastation of Helene. So I don't know what you guys think about all that. But whether it is or whether it isn't, we're definitely in a time of history that we really need to be quite watchful and diligent, to keep our oil lamps filled, and keep watch. Anyways, I'm not saying one way or another if that's exactly what it is, because I don't know. I mean, but it's out there. And a lot of people are commenting on it. And now here these missiles came into Israel. And Israel's army is not one you want to mess with. I mean, they're very skilled. And I don't know how they will retaliate, but I'm pretty sure that they will. Enough is enough, and this was a blatant act of war on Iran's part. So and it just all kinds of fit. It just really kind of fits. I don't know. I do not know. But I do think I need to brush up on my signs of the times. I might even put a hold on my Colossians study and refresh myself with that. Anyways, I hope that all of you are fine, and you and your loved ones are safe. I will have prayers in my description box after this WIP and chat, both for Helene victims and Israel. If you would like, they will be there for you. This is kind of really neat. All my kitties are sleeping, and they are usually just all up in my stuff. But they had a really big dinner, and so they're just got bellies full and so very nice and content. So I did a video a few days ago. My daughter brought me over a great big old plastic bin, just not filled, but I mean it was a lot of diamond paintings and diamond painting accessories, and just came to me. And many of them, they started and didn't finish. So I now have I think 8 or 9 WIPs. So I am a multi-whipper. I'll try to work on some, here and there, but like this is my main thing. I mean, I just love this canvas more than any of the others. just an FYI, October 13th. It's not a Friday. It's a Sunday. October 13th at 10 a.m. Pacific time, because that's my time zone. I will be doing a live on Starlight's live channel. So I will be her guest for that day, or her and Lynn's guest. I guess they do lives every Sunday. So on October 13th, I will be doing a live with them. So I hope you come by and join in. I am coming up on my 1-year anniversary of YouTube. Yep, it'll be 1 year, December, I think was when I did my first video. I'll have to look back and see, but I'm pretty sure it was in December. So I don't know what I'm going to do for that. I always said, you know, when you do something, you gotta at least give yourself a year to do it. So I don't know if I will, what my plans will be, whether I will continue my channel or whether I will quit the channel. At that time. So I'm going to be praying about it and seeing where God wants to take me. If I didn't have the channel, I would have much more time for Bible study. But I don't know. I love to diamond paint. I would still diamond paint, of course. I would still diamond paint. I'm just kind of throwing it out there. Just not sure what I'm going to do. This past weekend, I was at went to my grandson's birthday. Oh, 21 years old. He had some friends there, and huge buffet of it was like a taco buffet. So there was ground beef, and there was it's where you take like a roast and you cook it with a bunch of seasonings and spices and mole and I think it's brie, or I don't know how to pronounce it, but it is shredded beef in this wonderful Mexican sauce. And so there was a huge pot of that, and then there was chicken, and there was pork, and there was ground beef. And so any type of taco that you wanted, you could make. And then of course there were all the fixings, the guacamole, the beans, the grilled peppers, all that stuff. And nachos, and then there was a great big old table of Mexican candy. Oh, I forgot about the Mexican candy, because there were like little gift bags so that you could fill up a gift bag and take candy home. I didn't get my candy, and I love Mexican candy. It's my favorite. Anyways, it was fun. And then they had my grandson is engaged to be married. They don't have a date or anything yet, because they're saving up. They're just saving up. And so one of the things that they did at his party was to do a poker game, and it wasn't, I don't even know what the name of the poker game is, but it's where you get you're dealt 2 cards, and then you bid on those 2 cards, and then they call it the flop or something, and they lay down a card. They do that 3, and you can bet on each one. Anyways, it goes, there's 3 cards laid down, face open, for everyone to use with their hidden cards that they have, right? And so you bid all along. Anyways, it ends up to where there is something about a river or something, I don't know. But there's like 5 cards face up in the middle of the table. And then you have your 2 hidden cards. And you just is it Texas Hold'em? I don't know what it's called. anyways, that's what we were playing. And so the buy-in to do this was $20 to buy in. And you got, chips. And the chips had no value. I mean, a chip was a chip. So it was like you had to bid 2 chips to be in the round. And then it went from there, however you raised it or like that. And it was, you played until there was, one person with all the chips. And so the whole thing with this game was that half of the pot, and the pot being everyone paid $20 to, be in the game. Okay, so they paid $20 to play. And all that money was put aside, put in a little, a little chest. And then the winner, normally when they played, the winner would take the whole pot. But since it was my grandson's birthday, they decided that whoever won would split the pot with the birthday boy, which I thought was really kind of neat since, he's saving up for this wedding. And so I thought that was just a really neat idea. Anyway, so we started playing, and I vowed that if I won, 100% of my winnings would go to my grandson. But of course, I did not. I did not win. I did not win. But my son won. My youngest son won, and he kept some of the winnings, not much. I think he just kept what he paid to play. So I don't know. He may have. I think he paid for, other people to play. I think he kept like $60 or something. And so all the rest went to Colin. It was something like, I don't know. I think like $250, $260 was in the pot. So maybe he kept 60 and he gave 200 to Colin. I don't know. But it was really nice that he was able to give all that to my grandson. That was very nice. I haven't given him his present yet because, it's done, but I didn't have a frame for it, and I had to wait for, the frame to come in, which is supposed to be here sometime this week. So he knows he's getting it. It'll just be a little late. So what events are you all doing this month? I think there's a lot of events going on, a lot of Halloween events, a lot of, fall events. I'd like to know what those are. I know Tita's doing outrageously orange, which this canvas definitely will fit that category. This canvas will also fit Folial with Diamond Grandma. I don't know if there is like anybody doing like a great pumpkin or something event. But if so, this could go for that too. I think Lynn Marie is doing Hocus Pocus, but I really don't think this will go for Hocus Pocus, because isn't Hocus Pocus about witches? I don't know. I don't know. It's very, very sparkly, very, very pretty. I'm really, really liking this so much. So I made this casserole at the beginning, over the weekend. And made it in my I have the crock-pot casserole crock-pot. I really like it and I use it a lot. Anyways, I made this casserole and it was I cooked some chicken thighs in it, and I seasoned them really good with onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, Italian seasoning, salt, pepper, poultry seasoning. And I cooked it until I could, shred it. And I put a little bit of water in it, and so it made its own broth. And then in that, I shredded the chicken, and then I added a block of cream cheese, and I added a bag of frozen broccoli. And then I cooked some spirals, macaroni, spiral pasta, and mixed in some Parmesan cheese and let that, cook for a while to get all the flavors blended. So needless to say, that's what I've been having for dinner every night. Anyways, it was quite good. I love soups. And so, like, in the winter time, I will just eat soup all winter long. Different soups. I mean, I'll make enchilada soup, I make taco soup, I make cabbage soup, which is one of my favorites. I'll make potato soup. I'll make chicken orzo soup. I'll make, chicken noodle, chicken dumplings. Almost done with our ABs here. Whoops. I'm trying something different with this canvas, and that is I really like Diamond Art Club's release papers. One, they're double-sided, so I really like that. Two, they're 4-inch by 4-inch squares, so it's a smaller section that I really, really like, because with the section smaller, I can protect it, like just putting my hand over it when the kitties come up, and try to, protect it more than you have, like the longer ones that are like 4x6 or 4x7, whatever they are. So I like these smaller ones better. And so what I did when I was getting the canvas ready, of course I put my washi tape along the, the sticky part, because that just catches all cat hair, and so that had to, I always use washi tape around. I have to, I have to with the cats. And then, rather than putting washi tape along, sectioning, sectioning off the canvas into portions that I'd like to, how I'd like to do them. What I did is I portioned them off with these 4x4 squares, and not all of them. I only did 2 rows, so like here and here, 2 rows. And then as I pull up a section, like this section here, I'll pull it up and then it'll go up. I just put it up on the 3rd row. So that's how I'm doing it. And then rather than cutting my cover sheet, I'm just, flipping it up so that when I'm not working on it, the whole thing is covered. And so I really, I'm always trying new things and new ways that I can protect my canvas from my kitties. Because my kitties are just so cats are supposed to be independent, right? They're supposed to be independent. Mine are not. Mine follow me everywhere. If I go to the kitchen, they all come to the kitchen. If I go to the bathroom, they all come to the bathroom. Wherever I go, they are following me. So when I go outside to take care of the chickens, I have to lock them in my room because I had a huge ordeal this week with them getting out, and had just a horrible time trying to catch them and bring them back in to the house. So I just have to do these little anchors. I just have to make sure that they're locked up before I go outside. Otherwise they get out. Anyways, when I do that, they're in the window. They're watching me through the windows. And then Chloe, the oldest one, starts howling. So it's like, oh my goodness. I can't, like if I diamond paint, I've done it before. I've locked them out for a short period of time. But it did not go well. They do not like to be locked out. And they just howl. And I don't know why they're so dependent upon me. Especially the littles. I mean, I know, Chloe is, I had her for, she was all by herself. And, we bonded and became very, very close. And then I got the littles. And they don't like to be held. They do not like to be held. But they let me pet them, and they still need me in their sight. Now, I don't know if they're following Chloe or if they're following me. That's the only thing I don't know about them. I think they're following me. Because they don't like just, like if I go to the kitchen, they set themselves at different parts just to watch me. Rather than they're not there, you know, circling or, you know, being by Chloe. They're watching me. So that's why I think that, you know, they want to be around me. They just don't want me holding them. And I don't know what it is, why they're like that. I just don't get it. And then Mango, of course, and I got him. He was just a little love bug. He loved to be held and loved to be petted and just purred and just was... So it's not like I can lock them out while I diamond paint. But it's very nice tonight because they are all sleeping. I do have a Halloween WIP. It isn't one that I bought. It's one that my daughter gave me. And it's a Halloween picture of Jax, Sally, and I guess it's Caiaphas. I guess that was their first baby, right? It has 3 of the skeletons. That Richard Burton film. I think I saw the first one, but you know, I don't know. Just wasn't my... I mean, I like Richard Burton because he does a lot of Johnny Depp. I can't remember if this was a Johnny Depp thing, or I'm kind of thinking it wasn't. But he does, you know, a lot of... Johnny Depp plays in a lot of his movies. I think that's why I watched it, because I'm a huge Depp fan. But I didn't watch like all... I think there's several. Isn't there? I don't know. There would have to have been, because I don't remember him having a girlfriend yet, or a wife in the first one. I didn't even, when I first saw the picture that I had to look up and see who, what her name was. I mean, I knew Jack was Jack, because Jack's one of my favorite boy names. This is definitely a canvas which I will tilt my table in order to get to the middle of this canvas. We're gonna finish off these anchors, and then that'll be about it for this WIP and chat. Isn't it pretty? Oh, I just love this so much. I mean, I enjoyed working on Trinity of Peace, but not as much as I enjoy working on this one. Trinity of Peace had lots and lots of brown on it. Once I got through, I mean, And the whole bottom is almost black. I mean, it's a lot of confetti. There must have been like 20 different colors of brown just in the bottom part of the canvas. And it was just brown. I would do songs of brown. Oh, how I love brown. I was just being silly, but I loved doing that canvas because I loved the canvas. I loved the picture. It's my favorite painting. This I love because this is all my favorite colors. This I just love all the colors. I love them so much. So I'm really enjoying this so much. Of course, I loved the koi, doing the lucky koi, because those are very pretty colors too. Anyways, my friends, I know this kind of whip and chat was a little deep. It might be a little too deep for some of you, but it's just things on my mind. But anywho, I hope you had fun diamond painting with me. I'm glad you came by to visit with me and allowed me to share your time with me. I do not take that lightly, that you give your special time to watch me. That means so much to me, because our time is very, very precious. So when you give yourself to watch my videos, I so very, very much appreciate it. Anyways, if you like this video, please give it a like. I guess a thumbs up is like, a subscribe, and ding, 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 ring my bell. Don't be afraid to ring my bell, because usually my videos don't show up on the thing. If you're not subscribed, my videos are kind of like Easter eggs. They're really hard to find. So if you subscribe, you will be able to find them a lot quicker. So if you like the video, please subscribe and hit that bell notification. That way you'll know every time I put up a video. Anyways, my dear friends, until next time, take care, and may God bless you and yours. Bye-bye now. Mwah.
You can ring my bell.